Yo, what's up? It's your boy Kim Millionaire one more time. You know me, man. Me, I come with the juice. Always bring you the juice. You know what time it is? It's your boy bringing fine boys talk. Today we're gonna be talking about: is there a need for a break when there's conflict in a relationship? I mean, some people will say, "I need a break." Like, I'm tired. I need a break from you, right? But before we get into it, let me drop the intro. Today we're going to be discussing the topic: do you need a break when there's conflict in a relationship? When you guys are fighting at loggerheads, do you need a break? I have here my esteemed friend that's going to be dropping it like it's hot. But you know him already because you've met him before. You know what time it is. Welcome, boy.
What's good?
I appreciate you. What is your opinion on this whole idea that both men and women, they say that, look, we had a conflict or whatever the case might be, I need a break from the relationship. What do you think? You think it's the right thing to do? Or do you think that, man, nah, it's not cool?
It's funny because I'm laughing because I've had that situation.
Are you serious?
Yeah, definitely, I've had that one. I mean, like, it's weird because in the beginning, early stages of dating, I used to be like, whatever, taking a break, okay, shop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It gives me an opportunity to maybe go fish somewhere else.
Explore. Oh.
You know what I mean? Go see. In the beginning, I was like that.
Yeah.
But then when I, got into a very serious relationship that I'm currently in, and when she popped that type of thing, like she hinted at it, and I was like, that is not it, because I feel like if you're gonna have a fight or an argument with your person, it's taking a break is a breakup for me, personally, because you want a break from me, and it means we're gonna be apart from each other. We won't do the same things that we do, emotionally detached, physically detached, and that to me says we're broken up. So when you say let's take a break for like a month, and in that space of a month, so much can happen.
You
know what I mean? So and then you get into the T's and C's and the details of, okay, what am I allowed to, or am I not allowed to? Am I allowed to go entertain other girls, or am I not allowed to? And then my girl was like, no, this break means we're just taking a break to think. We're thinking, and we you know what I mean, just seeing if we really need to be together. We shouldn't be entertaining other people. She said that as a T's and C's. Then why don't we just stay together, communicate, figure this thing out, still together. Why do we need to take a break? No, we can still be together and say, okay, cool, this is what went wrong, or if you need some time just to think, I'll give you time, but we're still together. You know what I mean?
I agree with you,
You're still my girl. You know what I mean? I'll give you time. Be angry at me, or whatever. Come back when you've gathered your thoughts, and you're ready to have a grown conversation, and so we can deal with this thing and move on, and then decide and say, okay, if it's not working anymore for you, based on what what you're coming back with, and saying, okay, we don't agree with this. It's a big thing for me. It's a deal breaker. Sharp. Then we break up. But to say let's take a break, that's not even a thing.
This thing of like mostly women saying let's take a break and let's sort things out, whatever the case might be. I always go like, okay, cool. Are we taking a break, and is it like we are allowed to do certain things, not allowed? What is it? Because I mean, to me, just like you say, if you say let's take a break, it's a breakup. You can't tell me let's break something, and then all of a sudden it's still there. It's not broken. It's
Yeah,
impossible. If you break it, we break it. Right.
yeah.
So I've had that situation before as well, and it was quite funny actually, because I was like, what is happening? Why can't we communicate? Communication is the biggest thing, and you've also mentioned it. But here's my other question. Let's turn it around. What if a guy says that they need a break? Huh? What does it really mean?
I think,
to me, it's over.
okay. It's either you've kind of like seen somebody else interested, I mean, or you've lost interest with your current person. There's something that you need to be honest about and say, listen, babe, let me be honest. You know what I mean? I've kind of, my feelings are no more there, or something, or whatever. You know, but to say let's take a break, guy.
Heard a small voice saying the storm is over.
A lot of guys that say that they've got another girl on the side.
There's somebody.
Like and they say like let's take a break and all kind of things, bro. You mentioned of feelings, right? Do you think that our biggest issue we've got now is we base love more on emotions than anything, on feelings more than anything?
Feelings are not the essence or the building ingredients of love.
True.
You know what I mean? Feelings feelings are meant to be, they're almost like a drive-by or a drive-through.
What did you say?
No, they come and go. It's a drive-through. You know what I mean? They're not there to stay. If you feel like this today, I can feel good. I feel happy. Tomorrow, I can feel some other way, an opposite way, you know. So to take feelings and apply it to love, that's a very dangerous way of, you know, being heard, you know, being hurt. The kids I'm a 2000 say, but I'll heard that. So when you come and say, you know, I love you to somebody, and then tomorrow you say I don't love you, just because you don't feel, you know, or it's just because they did something that makes your feelings hurt. It doesn't work that way.
Thank you very much.
And I feel like women don't understand that giving a guy a break is dangerous. If you give me a break, that means that are you not calling me?
Yeah.
Or are you calling me and then you just staying home? Yeah. What is it? You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like when they say those things, they don't understand that men, we go into a zone whereby if you say break, most men go out hunting. Get away card.
Get out free card. Yeah.
And people do that a lot. You know, what's your take on it?
I mean, like I don't agree, because like you said, it's true that once you give a guy some space, you know, that space needs to be filled with something. It's either they will fill that space with another woman, or they will fill that space with maybe they will go back to their bad habits. Could mean alcohol. Could mean them to go back to smoking, or you know what I mean, or you know, they go visit the friend that you never liked.
Oh, really?
That you
That's
never
a free
wanted.
card to actually go.
Yeah, it's a
You're
free
actually
card. It's
right.
like, okay, I'm gonna holler at my boy, the one who's always up to no good. You know what I mean? There's always that one guy. You know, you give me that time, you give me that space. I'll go holler at my boy, and we're gonna go rock. You know, it really does mostly come from girls to be like, let's have a break or stuff like that. Guys normally we will say it's over. You know.
Do guys really say it's over? We just ghost you.
Yeah, why even ghosting? I'm not ghosting you. I can't. Me, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't ghost.
No, now I've matured
That's-
enough, but before I used to ghost, bro.
I will say my feelings toward you, tell you exactly how I feel. Something similar happened where I was mad at this girl. It was my ex. She cheated on me, and I caught her out. You know what I mean? And it was a movie. You know what I mean? So we caught her out. Me and this gent, you know, the gent she was with, she was cheating on me with. Me and the gent, we caught her out. You know what I mean? Because the gent didn't know as well, so I didn't know as well. So we joined forces. We're like, alright, let's go. And we caught her out, and so I was pissed. So, I mean, that was an opportunity for me to ghost her. You know, to be on some. You're dead to me, but I didn't. You know what I mean? I didn't ghost her.
You're a nice guy.
But I've always
you're a nice guy.
I've always stayed in the relationship. I mean, in that moment we can, like, I could have just left and then ghost.
Okay.
But I didn't. I stayed in that place and we had a conversation. I had to tell her, talk to her about it, try, you know what I mean? You want a why, like why? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Want closure.
What? So yeah, so it was that situation. Then after I had felt like, okay, I've said what I had to say, and that's it. I'm done and shop. And you know what I mean? Then I bounced. I even after that sent another message because I was so pissed.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So sent another message, and then after that, then it was over. Case closed.
Yeah.
But then the ghosting vibe is difficult for me. I can't ghost a girl.
But that's not even ghosting, because I mean, think about it. If you found her cheating and you just walk away and not talk to her anymore, that's not.
Well, it's not ghosting.
You know, that's it is kind of, but it's not really like ghosting, because she knows the reason why.
Merit. Okay, yeah, there's a reason why. Okay,
you know?
sharp. Oh, so you mean like when you like ghost and she
hasn't done anything wrong than disappear.
She did nothing to you. You just lost interest and you're like, I'm out.
Yeah. So the same situation you're talking about, I had something similar. Mine was actually quite crazy as well. So I was with this person, right? I thought it was only me, right? You know.
Yeah.
But after I had everything from the ex, it made sense.
Okay.
So what then happened was that me putting all my energy into it, my effort into it, trying to make the relationship work and stuff like that, right? Not knowing that I was apparently not the first person, not the second person, not the third person. I was the fourth person. Yo. So there was Minister of Finance.
Yeah.
There was Minister of Transport, Minister of Agriculture and Groceries,
yeah.
and then there was Minister of Lab, Education as well. And I found out, and the shocking thing is that I also found out through the ex.
Yo.
I actually had a call with the ex.
Hectic.
You know, and that was when I knew that this is it. Like, I just cut it off. Like, pretty much, I can't do that. But it happens. But anyway, that is like, you know, sometimes when we say that some men's scars are not seen. Like, you know, women, you know, when women go through the GBV violence, you see their scars and stuff like that. I'm not like saying that men should do that, but I'm saying some of us men, our scars are not seen. They're not visible.
And they're deep.
They're deeper than even the physical ones, you know. And that's why some men project those things onto their women, which is not a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
No woman deserves to be beaten by a man.
No doubt.
Period.
Yeah,
you know,
no
matter what she's done, just walk away.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, because you know you're stronger than her. You know, so just let it go. Anyway, so when you confronted your ex with the other hook, the two boyfriends.
Oh yeah.
What was her response? What did she really say? I would love to know. I think the audience will also want to know, what did she say? Like, what was her reasons? You know,
hilarious. And it's funny because I've never spoken about it.
Really?
No, I haven't. Like meaning in
exclusive fanboy talk.
Yeah, it really is an exclusive. Like, I've never spoken about it out. You know, obviously, I keep my things to myself.
Obviously,
you know what I mean?
That's the best way.
I don't need to have people or actually even make other people feel small. I don't like that. So by me speaking about it now, I'm not trying to make that girl feel small or anything. I'm just voicing out my story.
Thank you.
So all in all, it started off as a fling, and then they ended up dating. But then when we approached her, she kind of made it seem like I was not
the main.
And she put him first.
Yeah.
So
you got demoted, bro.
I got demoted, bro. It really, she humbled me quickly, bro. Because I came through with the intention of, you got caught, obviously you got caught. And it's like, I caught you. And then what makes it worse is that day was our anniversary.
Ooh,
Get out of
here.
Yes, that day was our 2.5 year anniversary, and she decided to spend it with that guy. So
the guy was doing anniversary for you?
For me. The guy basically, I don't even think he knew. I don't think he knew. But then on that day, he called me, because then we had spoken. He called me and was like, hey, bro, she's coming over. You know, she's coming to my spot. Pull up. Let's do this thing. Let's finish it. So I was like, okay, cool, yeah, no word. I'm out. And then it just happened to be on the day, and she basically, like, you know, me and you broke up. You know, I'm like, we broke up. It's our anniversary today.
But what does she mean by you guys broke up?
No, she's insinuating that me and her had a thing, and it's not a thing currently. Like she was saying, trying to defend, I guess, her relationship with the guy. She was saying, no,
Damn, that's nasty.
I'm not, you're not my boyfriend. And I'm like, also, me and you're not together. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, so I'm your ex. And she's like, yeah. And you know, I'm like, oh, so that's your guy. And she's like, yeah, that's my guy, you know, type of vibe. And I'm like, but how when it's our anniversary today? And how when just yesterday you were telling me you love me? How?
Thanks for pulling through, man. I really appreciate you, man.
Welcome,
guys.
man.
If you haven't subscribed, guys, please do subscribe. We thank Sihle for pulling through. My guy, my homie. Some of you probably were thinking, how do I know him? Nah? Yeah, that's a mystery. Figure it out.
Yeah, maybe we'll do another one. Another video.
Like, subscribe, comment. Please make sure you share it. Tell your friends, tell your uncle, your sister, your ex-husband, ex-wife, ex whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Make sure that
everybody.
Make sure that they on Fanboy Talk because we always dropping it like it's hot.
Yes, sir.
We out, man. Cheers.
Blessings.
One love.